like pussy, nigga. 09 and ecstasy, nigga. Fuck with me, dog. Pull up on the scene of some luxury, dog. That's me. And my Kobe, yeah. 24 and my clothes is rare. Iceberg, fuck the diamond, yeah. And that lake shit like Xavier. This that Juan Carlos and Javier. Raw coat, straight off the boat. I'm a fly nigga, took a wing off. Married to the game, took my ring off. That's me. We can have a bling off. Throw the auto-tune on, have a sing off. If the pussy ain't mine and I speed off. Cause I don't even fuck with hoes, rather beat off. No lotion, tips got the potion. Fuck the commotion, I'm out in the ocean. A nigga in motion, all this devotion. Got a nigga up in his bitch like he floating. Gold grill shining, check out my limb. On roll with the...
It's Monday, so that means three things. 1, I'm not your MCM. 2, it's a Mamba Monday. And 3, it's time for the 24 podcast. How y'all doing? I am your host, the product of poverty's environment, the Pope Chuck Paul. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. I know I did. Let's go through it. What did I do? I worked on a couple of websites. I updated the TKOMG website. If you go take a look at it, looks pretty dope right now. I watched Power. We're going to talk about that. What else? We found out who's going to be on the next Verzuz. We're going to talk about that later. And a couple of rappers getting into some bullshit because of people around them. So let's get right into it. First, we're going to talk about Power Book 2. Man. So, it starts off with Monet telling the kids she needs them to step up, do this, that, and the fourth. She asks Drew and her daughter to go to the stash house and go bag up and count money or whatever. She tells Kane, chill, I need you to do something else, just fall back. Kane takes it upon himself to go check up on Tariq at his school. So, he knocks on his apartment door, dorm room. I don't know if that's an apartment or a dorm room that he shares with homeboy. But wait up, before that happens, his roommate, the new Tommy, realizes that all his pills are missing. His brother comes in, they start beefing about it, and that's when Kane comes in. Kane comes in, asking questions, pulls the hammer out on homie's brother. Then dude is like, yeah, you're Kane, right? We all work together. We're all together. Kane ain't like that. Because homeboy is not supposed to mention anything about what him and Tariq are doing to anybody, not even Kane. Kane pull the hammer back out on him too. And tells him, you know what? Since y'all ain't got my work, you ain't got my money, we can go for a ride. Makes them leave their phones. He gives them some work and drops them off in the middle of Queens to see how they handle it. He was trying to scare them. And while those three were out, homeboy's girlfriend, the cop's niece, is in there waiting for him. Tariq comes back in. He can't get her to leave. So he just sits there and plays chess with her. Then while he's talking to her, guess who pops up? Monet's daughter. She leaves the stash house to go holler at Tariq. So Tariq is there. He steps out the room. He's lying to her, telling her that he's not fucking the other girl from his class. He's telling her that, don't tell Monet about my tutoring drug thing I got going on at the school. Meanwhile, while he's talking to Shorty, homegirl is going through his shit. Now, on the other side of Queens, homeboy somehow gets to work off without getting robbed in the middle of Queens. His brother, on the other hand, gets his ass whooped and they have to go and save him. Now on their ride back, who stops him? The cop that's fucking Monet. Gives him a warning, lets him know like, yo, you can't be doing shit like this. Monet finds out, can't go back to the crib. They get into it. I think Monet tried to grab him. He knocked her down. And you know, black folks, when your parent tries to hit you, if you dodge, you grab the belt, you slap their hand, it's considered hitting them. She ain't like that shit. Kane goes to see his father. I don't know where he's locked up at, where he can just go and see him that fast, but he's running the joint anyway. He tells him what happened, tells him like, yo, I don't like the way mom is running shit, this, that, and the fourth. He's like, yo, just fall back, and when it's your time to lead, you'll do it. Gives him a hug. I'm like, oh, this is some cool shit. Embracing his father. We need more of that. As soon as he steps out, camera goes off. 3 guards. A little love tap to the jaw, to the stomach, bloody his mouth. Then Lorenzo comes out and says, don't you ever put your hands on my wife. Gotta spank your son sometime, let him know like, yo, if I ain't around, mommy's in charge. Straight like that. So, moving on. Davis, another dirty lawyer cop. I forgot it. I don't know how I forgot his name. I'll probably remember later on during the podcast or tomorrow or something. But anyway, they're trying to figure out how they're going to get Tariq locked up. So they in cahoots together. They pick the jury and whatnot. They holler at 2-Bits to try to get him to snitch and say that Tasha was running shit. Backfired. Long story short, 2-Bit ended up getting a get out of jail free card because there were some loopholes. I don't get into all the specifics, but 2-Bit is free on these streets right now. Interesting. Love me some power, man. Love me some power. But right now, they're aware that Tariq is moving shit in his school, the way he's doing it with the whole tutoring thing. So we'll see how that unfolds. We'll see if Davis is really playing the other lawyer, if he's playing Tariq, or what. We don't know. Man. And other news. It's crazy because as of late I was saying to myself, a lot of rappers are getting caught up in illegal shit, getting shot, robbed and whatnot. And Casanova has been keeping his nose clean. Well, too late for that shit. Casanova and 17 members of the untouchable guerrilla Stone Nation gang were arrested on all types of shit. Whew. Racketeering, murder, narcotics, firearms, and fraud offenses. Now, the thing about this is Casanova is just a member of this gang, member of the set. Doesn't mean he's actually one of the guys who's really doing this shit or calling the shots. You know? And it turns out he really isn't. I'm gonna read this verbatim from my website. The nonprofit was principally run by Guerrilla Stone Street leader Christopher Erskine, whose nickname Beagle. Shanae Outlaw, aka Easy, was the help of other gang members, launched the charity DAEMPIRE, The Empire, determined adults exceedingly motivating peers into responsible entrepreneurs. Pretty fucking clever. They're pretty much using a lot of grants and PPE and stuff like that, scamming the system to live a lavish lifestyle. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean Casanova's part of this shit. He can just know these motherfuckers, or just been in contact with them, or just spoke to them over the phone. And even so, they can just throw him in the mix. Or try to get the people who are also arrested to try to bring up anything on him just to bring him down. A lot of these things are dating back from between 2010 and 2018. So we really don't know. And Casanova was the last one to turn himself in. He released a statement on Instagram saying that he is innocent. He innocent. I believe him. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, man. Gotta be careful about who you are around, especially when you're getting money. And another rapper caught up on some fraud shit. I like this dude, man. I seen G Herbo perform in Brooklyn about a year or two ago. He knows how to put on a fucking show. But G Herbo and his entourage is charged in Massachusetts with fraud. Apparently, G Herbo and 5 others in his entourage, Antonio Strong, Demario Sorrell, Stephen Hayes, Joseph Williams, and Terrence Bender, all from Chicago, 14 counts. And again, Herbo is just in the crew. Who knows how the people in his crew are moving around these funds and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Now, Joseph Williams is charged with 3 counts of aggravated identity theft, Wright, Hayes, and Bender are all each charged with 2 counts of aggravated identity theft. And Sorrell is also charged with 1 count of aggravated identity theft. And Strong is also charged with 9 counts of aggravated identity theft. Now, they're trying to say that his manager, Antonio Strong, is the ringleader. This has been going on for the last 4 years. Over 1.5 million have been frauded using fake names, fake credit cards. And the U.S. District Judge Robert Dow wrote that Strong was alleged to be the ringleader of a 1.5 million fraud that includes use of aliases and other people's identities, like I said, to purchase designer puppies, private jets, and a Jamaican villa, amongst other things. Now, an exotic puppy, I believe it's called. Yeah, designer puppy. It's pretty much a dog that's 100% bred of its kind by 2 other dogs 100% bred of its kind. So you're getting a pure puppy dog of whatever breed it is. And the crazy thing about all this is Herbo's having a great year. His album PTSD that dropped in February, I believe, debuted at number 7. In September, he bought his old elementary school and turned it into a community center, so kids in Chicago can have things to do and hone their artistic skills. He's gonna have celebrities come in and teach him different things. And last week, he was just named on the Forbes 30 Under 30. Now, with all that being said, also, there will be a rain later on today. Now, the thing about this is it's crazy because you have to make sure who's in your crew, what they're doing outside of your crew. Like if they're like always with you, you're in constant contact with them, conducting business, you got to make sure they ain't doing nothing illegal. Because you could just be talking to them about getting some food and all of a sudden you're dragged into some bullshit because they did something else earlier that day. Be careful who's in your crew. Know your crew. And you got to know when to cut people off too. A lot of times folks may say, hey, this person blew up, he's fake, this, that, and the fourth. Sometimes you got to cut that dead weight off. You got to. It's crazy out here, man. But like I said, he innocent. Hopefully, they can figure this shit out, Casanova and G Herbo, and walk away scot-free and have to do no time. Because both of them are doing a lot of great things in the hood, and they take care of a lot of people around them. So, also in the news, Obama is making his rounds, doing interviews about his new book. And in one of his interviews, they asked him about defunding the police. And he was talking about the term needs to be changed because a lot of people don't get it. It's just like Black Lives Matter. When you say Black Lives Matter, everyone says, well, hey, all lives matter. Or trans lives matter. Like, yo, we're talking about this particular thing right here. It's like the protesting of the flag. People think it's, protesting of, the national anthem or whatever. It's not about the flag. It's not about the armed forces. It's about police brutality. You can tell people verbatim what something means, and they will still interpret it in any way they feel they want to. Now, Shaun King wasn't happy about what Obama had said, that it needs a better term, and went on like a 3-day tirade about how he doesn't like what Obama is saying, this, that, and the fourth, he's tone deaf, and talking about all types of shit about him through his 8 years as president. And I'm thinking in my head like, yo, this sounds like a lot of bent up frustration to make multiple posts about it. And then to go on and say Obama is looked on upon as like a godlike figure in some black households more than Jesus. My problem with that is, listen, white motherfucker, just because you have a black wife, some black kids, does not mean you get to speak on certain black issues in the black household. Who the fuck are you to say he is looked upon as Jesus or a God in black households? Dog, you only know of your semi-black household. And here's the problem. A lot of you motherfuckers did this. Y'all did this. Someone did this. you got white motherfuckers feeling comfortable to speak on black issues. You're still a guest in this house. I don't care what anyone else says. Just because you cut your hair a certain way and your goatee a certain way does not make you black. Shaun the Lion King. Okay? Since when, like, only in America can a white man be the voice of black people? Ain't that some shit? Like, dog, sit the fuck down. Some things you just need to sit back and read the room and just chill out. For real. And then after that, he's talking about how he lost followers and shit like that. And was like, oh, I've received awards from Rihanna to Malcolm X's family. Dog, who gives a fuck? Stay in your lane. No one's denouncing that he hasn't done lots of good and shit like a lot of things. But sometimes you just gotta know when to shut the fuck up. That's it. You know? Good dude, but I'm just saying. Chill out, bruh. Chill out. And before I let go, we know who's going to be in the next Verzuz. Drum roll. I know that's kind of trash. Ashanti and Keyshia Cole. You know, I love me a bougie hood John. And that is Ashanti. And that is Keyshia Cole. Lord. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It's going down Saturday, December 12th, 8 p.m. on Verzuz Instagram and on Apple Music. Whew. My thing is, when songs like Ashanti Foolish come on, Do for Love with Fat Joe come on, Always on Time, whew, it's going to take me back to like post-high school, college. Then when Keyshia Cole dropped that shit, I should have cheated. Dropped that shit on Let It Go with Missy and Lil' Kim. Oh man. It's gonna be turned. It's gonna be turned. I can't wait. We might not get Meek vs. Future, but you know what? Since T.I. didn't battle Jeezy, hopefully we can get T.I. vs. Future. I like that shit. But yo, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy your Monday. And like I always say, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment. Listen to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and of course watch us here on YouTube and follow us on every social media platform at TKOMGDOTNET. I'm the Pope Chuck Paul. I'm out. Peace.